Hey guys, welcome back to Blind Shark Exotics. I'm John, and this is my yellow belly pied 100% het lavender albino female dreamsicle maker. She just decided to start eating again after taking a couple months off, so I hope I'm not jinxing it by picking her up. I feel like I need to start being superstitious with being a ball python breeder. But today I want to talk about a kind of a different topic, and it was actually something I came across on Instagram yesterday. Posted by, I think it was Becky Brooks, and she asked, as a snake breeder, as a ball python breeder, do you think it's important to have a YouTube channel? And I came across it and I started reading the comments, and most of the comments said no, or almost all of them. Some of them said, well, there's maybe some caveats, but no. And I replied saying, yes, I do think it's important. As somebody who's newer to ball python breeding, this is probably my third or fourth year at this point. I think I started my channel close to 2 or 3 years ago at this point. I think my channel helped develop a lot of credibility for me in the field. It helped get my name out there a little easier. I do come across people that they wanted to buy something from me strictly because they watched my YouTube channel. Recently even, I had somebody inquire about a snake who didn't know about my channel, and they had a few questions for me, and they wanted to know about the snake, and they were kind of, worried about purchasing online and paying online without seeing the snake first. And I said, look, here's my YouTube channel, here's my Instagram, check it out. Here's even an egg cutting video of the clutch that your snake that you're looking at is from. So, take a look at it and let me know. That reassured her that where she was buying the snake from was a reputable place that takes care of their animals and, knows how to properly care for the parents and for the babies, and to properly hatch them out and feed them properly. And that kind of pushed her over the hump into thinking, you know what, this guy knows what he's doing. He takes care of his animals, and that's somebody I want to buy from. It's somebody who's knowledgeable and cares about what he's doing. So if you're able to portray that through YouTube and through Instagram, and I think videos in general are probably more important for that, because your customers, your potential clients, get to know you and your personality. There's a lot of big personalities on YouTube, and those are the people that typically have really, really, really profitable channels, and channels that do really well and have a ton of views and are providing entertainment. My personality is a little more dry and a little more straightforward and a little less crazy, and people appreciate that. I'm never going to be making $100,000 from my YouTube channel, but it shows people what I have going on here in my reptile room, and it shows people that I'm somebody that they can trust to buy from, who's going to offer them a good product, who offers good information about how to ship their snakes, or how we feed babies, or how to handle snakes that are a little crazy. And everybody that has a channel does that, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing that too, because if somebody's going to buy from you, maybe they want to hear you say that information and tell them that information, and be reassured that the snake that you're selling to them is, going to be happy and healthy. So I think it is very important to have a YouTube channel if you're starting off, or even if you're a seasoned veteran. Some of these guys that have been around for 20 years, it's not going to matter to them because they already have a big client base and already well-known people. If Justin Kabelka never did another video, it would not hurt his brand at all, because he's just one of the pioneers. Same thing with Ozzy. Ozzy, I think, he just started his channel in the last year, and I don't really think he's putting on a bunch of videos. Everybody knows who Ozzy is. Everybody knows he has like top tier ball pythons. So it's not going to hurt their brands. But if you're just starting out, I think having a YouTube channel does help you. I think it gets your foot in the door. Especially when you can get over that hump where you have more than just 50 viewers. I kind of slowed down a little bit over the last couple months because I've had stuff going on, in my personal life. The whole breeding process was kind of getting reset because my season ended back in the fall. But I'm still getting a lot of views on the videos that I already have on my channel. And let's say I have 100 videos on my channel, and they're not getting 1 million views, but like my top 5 biggest ball python video is still one of my best ones, and I'm still getting thousands of views on that every month, which keeps the channel going and keeps new people getting introduced into my channel, into who I am and who my brand is. So do it. It's not going to hurt you. You don't need to have the best editing skills in the world. You don't need to have the best camera equipment. I started off with some pretty basic stuff when I first started making videos a couple years back. I have a nice camera now. I get wet willies from the snakes while I'm taking the videos, and I'm sure people like to see that too. Just a little bit of kind of goofy stuff with the snakes. But do it. It's going to help your brand. It doesn't need to be top tier stuff, but you do need to put some effort into it. Don't use a janky camera phone with tons of noise in the background, and try to make it like a clean background. Try to have not a bunch of background stuff going on, background noises. Try to know what you're talking about in the video. Try to prepare just a little bit. I don't write scripts. I don't rehearse videos. It may show to some people, but I'm trying to kind of just do this stuff off the cuff so it seems a little more genuine, which it is. So do it, make the videos, get your name out there, reference everything you do back to that stuff. If you have a Morph Market page, make sure you link your YouTube page and your Instagram page and your Facebook page to it so everybody can find your social media stuff. That's one of the things I do when I'm buying from a newer breeder on Morph Market. I make sure they have some sort of footprint. If they don't, I get a little weary that they're probably scammers. If they don't have an Instagram page that's been in existence for more than 24 hours, if they don't have Facebook or they don't have YouTube, I don't buy off of them. I've learned from my mistakes. I had a video from last year where I bought a snake off somebody for $750 and I never got it, and they scammed me and I couldn't get my money back, which was my dumb fault. But they had no footprint. They didn't have any social media stuff. They were a new seller on Morph Market, and those are kind of the warning signs. So when I tell people if they want to buy a snake off of me, I have almost 100 ratings on Morph Market, 100% positive. I have hundreds of videos on YouTube. I have tons of posts on Instagram. They've been established for 2-3 years. I'm not going anywhere. I'm trying to build this as a business. I'm taking this serious. I'm not trying to sell you unhealthy snakes and then run away with your money. That's the sort of footprint you need to build in this business so that people take you seriously. And YouTube is definitely a big aspect of that. You don't need to be making 5 videos a week. I don't. And right at this point, I'm not even making 1. At my peak, I was probably making 3 a week. I think you could probably get away with making 1 or 2 good videos a week. And just go from there and see how it rolls for you. So, I hope that answers any questions people have about whether or not you should be doing YouTube. If you have questions about that, let me know in the comments down below. But I think it's a very important tool if you're just getting started and trying to get your name out there, if you're taking this business seriously. Thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.